All right, man, and we are live. Yes, indeed, man. Welcome back to another episode of the Winner's Diet Show. I'm your host, Mac Solomon, aka Project Mac. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below anything you want to see next or have any questions for. Man, welcome back, man. It's another Friday. It's a glorious Friday afternoon here in sunny California. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and tapping in as always, showing support. Man, we got a good show today. A very good show today. Very quick show today. Um, trying to get you guys up out of here very quickly, but because we got a lot of things to do today. But man, nonetheless, it's going to be a fantastic show. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing a lot of support, man. A lot of the clips have been going pretty crazy on TikTok, man. So we're about what? I think we're about what 7 weeks in now. So things are picking up, man. Things are picking up, and I'm happy to see that you guys are enjoying the content. I'm happy to see that you guys are enjoying the clips that's coming from the content. So that's doing very well on TikTok. It's doing well on YouTube Shorts. Instagram is like, Instagram and YouTube. We're still working on that to get that going, but those are kind of like the slow platforms. It's very hard to grow immediately on Instagram unless I'm saying some crazy outlandish shit. But I'm pretty sure that's coming. That's coming soon. But man, we here. Skin's glowing. Skin's glowing. And we feeling good today, man. I was very exhausted today. It's just been a crazy ass week. It's been a crazy ass week trying to get things together and just work and work on this and then prepare for today's show, man. It's a lot that goes into this shit, man. Like folks just think I just hop on camera and just start speaking. No, it's a lot of preparation that goes into this shit behind the scenes. Like it doesn't things just doesn't I don't just turn the camera on and start talking. I wish it was that easy, but if I want to give you guys quality content, then I got to prepare for it. So there's a lot that goes into this stuff, man, behind the scenes. So I really do hope you guys appreciate my contributions to giving you guys good content, to giving you guys, I guess, entertainment to some degree, and of course education, man, and getting you guys informed on how to get in shape, how to stay in shape, and just things to avoid on your health journey. This is the Winner's Diet Show, so we hit all different points of things that really have to do with life overall, right? Habits, people you hang around, things you consume daily, things you put in your body. So all of that plays into the Winner's Diet philosophy and the foundation. So we hope you guys appreciate everything that's being said on this platform, and we appreciate you guys for always supporting, man. Even if it's just one, two people, we still appreciate it either way. And we're gonna keep growing and giving you guys great content, and overall just um, getting this message out there, man. And hopefully we can reach more people, and more people can spread the word. And it all just comes back down to just creating more awareness around the brand, building a brand. This shit takes time. So you know, uh, either or, man. I'm very grateful and excited that I've been able to just keep going and get new content and get new information and just get people's attention. So that's always a blessing for me. So I appreciate it nonetheless. All right. Anyway, man, we got a good show today. We are obviously hitting our first two segments, the Fit Report, which is basically reporting on fitness news, trending topics on what's going on in the world. And then obviously the second one is What the Fitness, which is basically reacting to videos pertaining to fitness, health, you know, um, and just finding teachable moments in that, man, whether it be entertaining or serious or whatnot. So there's always going to be a lesson learned in certain videos. And if you guys have any videos, please feel free to send them to Winners Diet TV or Project Mac on Instagram, and I'll be sure to pull them up and react to them on the show. And then, of course, man, of course, we have the main event, man. The main event, we are talking about you only control the output, not the outcome. So we will be deep diving into that as well, making sure you guys know what that's about. So make sure you guys stay tuned towards the end for the message. And yeah, man, get up out of here. Today I might go watch Fantastic Four. So haven't seen that in a long time. So after the show, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get ready to go watch that. So anyway, let's get into it, man. First topic of discussion. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is a good one here. All right, so it says here that presidential fitness test to return through Donald Trump executive order. The test was discontinued in 2012 under former President Barack Obama. Interesting. I wonder why that was. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Trump signs executive order bringing presidential fitness test back to schools. President Donald Trump took questions about trade, interest rates, and after signing an executive order that would bring back the presidential fitness test in public schools. Kids in America public schools will soon be lacing up their sneakers for the presidential fitness test after President Donald Trump announced its return more than a decade after it was discontinued. Trump signed an executive order on Thursday that will expand the president's council on sports, fitness, and nutrition and bring back the presidential fitness test in public schools. I'm pleased to announce that we're officially restoring the presidential fitness test and the Presidential Fitness Award, and it's going to be a very big thing. Trump said at the order signing Thursday afternoon, adding that the test was a wonderful tradition and we're bringing it back. Man. Shout out to Donald Trump, man. Shout out to Donald fucking Trump for that. This is an amazing thing. This is something that is much needed, especially in our communities for our school systems. Because one thing that these school systems are doing, they're failing these kids when it comes to a physical aspect. And I know there's backlash. Look, despite what y'all feel about Donald Trump, despite what you might say about Donald Trump, this might be one of the best things he's ever done since he's been in office, at least the second time around. Mainly because I used to work in schools, man, and the amount of kids that I've seen that were severely overweight, morbidly obese was astonishing. These kids had really no hobbies, no extracurricular after school activities. They didn't have much going on. And of course, when their parents went to pick them up, their parents were big backs. So this to me is a start in the right direction. We're headed in the right direction when it comes to fitness, educating the youth on fitness and nutrition. And this is the funny part is this, man. I've tried to pitch, because if you guys don't know, I am a fitness trainer, and I've worked with several hotels on fitness events and things like that. Luxury hotels, by the way. I've tried to go into the school route, right? So after I was in the hotel route, the hotel business, after I was in the hotel business, working with different brands such as the Four Seasons and the West Hollywood Edition with fitness and collaborations, I've tried to pivot to the school route. And I try to pitch services on fitness and how to educate the youth on fitness, how to educate the youth on nutrition. I went to several different schools, had different meetings, and they all shut me down. They all shut me down. And every time I would go to certain schools, I'm seeing overweight kid, overweight teachers. So I'm just like, in my meetings, I'm giving them a whole PowerPoint as to why this is very important, as to why they need to collab with me. This is why you need to work with me. Look at the rate of obesity within children from 2020 until now. And they just didn't see the value in it for whatever reason. And the funny part was the person that I was pitching to, whether it be the principal or the coordinator for events, guess what? They were always overweight. So I'm just like, you need this more than these kids do, if anything. But I don't know, man. When it comes to fitness, people just get very uncomfortable. People just get very uncomfortable. They get uneasy. They don't want anything to do with it. Like it's so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy to me. But every time, they have after school, they have activities at school, they're serving pizza, they're serving ice cream, they're serving big back meals, they're serving everything that is going to kill these kids down the line, everything that is going to stunt their health and nutrition. But when I come in, I'm like, hey, this maybe we should implement this strategy. We don't really see how this can fit right now. And all right, no problem. But the problem is within the school system itself. The school system, I realize, is the problem. Mainly the public schools. So the public school system is definitely failing these kids, man. And to this day, I don't know why Obama decided to get rid of the fitness test in public schools. And this is, I'm not trying to get political, but this is just something that's very important, man. Because it made it harder for people like me to come in and pitch my services to help these kids. So I think this is a great thing. This is a great step in the right direction to get these kids back in shape. It's too many fat kids out here. It's too many kids that don't want to work out. It's too many kids that eat like shit. It's too many kids that don't want anything to do with getting in shape. So yeah, when I was in school, you damn right, we all ran that damn mile test. We all got in that fitness test. We were in better shape when I was in school. This is over 15 years ago. Like these kids, they look at fitness as punishment now. And that's where these schools go wrong. Oh, it's child abuse. No, it's what's good for them. It's what they fucking need. These kids are too lazy, man. All they want to do is play video games and go on TikTok and not do shit. But nah, this is the narrative that now they want to run with, So, man, shout out to Donald Trump for signing this executive order. So this is going to be definitely something that is going to definitely change these kids' mindset, man. It's going to be good for them going forward, man. So I'm very pleased to see that we're making an effort now to get kids back in better shape, to get kids back active again. Like our PE classes, our PE classes still a thing now in schools. Are people still doing PE? I'm far removed from high school or middle school, obviously for obvious reasons, but some of these things I feel like are not even mandatory anymore. I think these things are optional. Whereas when I was in school, middle school, high school, PE was mandatory. You had to go do PE. You had to go do a physical fitness test. Everything was mandatory when it came to fitness or just health or an exercise. This shit was mandatory. Nowadays, I don't even think it's mandatory anymore. So this is why we have the problem that we have. But like I said, this is a great step in the right direction. I'm very pleased to see that we're making this move, and I'm hoping to see more improvements going down the line. So shout out to Donald Trump, and I definitely respect this move. All right. Let's move it on, man. Let's go to the next article we have here in the Fit Report. Making moves here. All right, man. Here we have this article says weight training before cardio is best for building muscle and losing weight. Okay, so it says game changer alert. Science finally settles the cardio versus weight debate. New research with 45 participants over 12 weeks proves that doing weight training before cardio leads to greater total fat loss, enhanced muscle building, 3,500 more daily steps, better explosive strength, superior visceral fat reduction. I've been saying this for years. This is not something that's a secret, at least not to me. I've always said if you're trying to lose fat and lose weight, make sure you guys are doing cardio after your weights, not before. Very simply put, man, you want to preserve your energy for your weightlifting session. In order to build muscle, you have to progressively overload the weight. That means you have to lift heavy. So if you're doing cardio before your weight training session, you're losing a lot of energy that could be used for your weightlifting session. So you're not going to be as able to lift as heavy if you're doing cardio 30-minute, if you're doing 30 minutes of cardio, 45 minutes of cardio, and then you jump into a weightlifting session, you're not going to be as productive. Your performance is not going to be as sharp. You're not going to be to lift as heavy as you want to lift, which is going to have a direct impact on how much muscle you build over time. So I always say, man, leave the cardio for after your weight loss session, not before. You can do a quick 5-minute warm up, light, quick warm up or whatever. Do a quick warm up beforehand, but you want to save your cardio for after your weight loss, or you want to save your cardio for after your weightlifting session. So for so many reasons, right? Mainly because when you are in a weightlifting session, your body is burning glycogen, which is basically carbohydrates used as energy, which is stored in your muscles. So after about, I would say 30 to maybe an hour of weight loss I would say about 30 to an hour of intense weightlifting, your body is going to be depleted of, your body's going to be, your body's going to be, goddamn, your body's going to be depleted of glycogen. So that is when now your body's going to be in the fat burning stage. So you want to save the cardio for that fat burning stage. It's going to be a lot easier to burn fat when your glycogen stores are down as opposed to when it's up. This is why you see a lot of people do faster cardio, or if they're on like a low carb diet, it's easier to burn fat because you don't have a lot of carbohydrates to burn. So basically in short, man, just save your cardio sessions for after your weightlifting sessions. All right, let's move on to the next one here. What we got here, man? What do we have here? All right, here we go. So this article says, for the brain, watching short videos is 5 times more dangerous than consuming alcohol. New research and expert commentary suggests that consuming short form video content, such as TikToks, Reels, or YouTube Shorts, may be 5 times more damaging to the brain than alcohol, particularly in how it affects attention span, dopamine regulation, and cognitive function. Yes, man. So I definitely agree with this, man. It's very easy to get addicted to social media. And one of the things that I really don't like, now that I'm back on TikTok and posting on TikTok, it's very easy to get sucked into consuming TikTok videos. And that was one thing that I was very apprehensive about when using TikTok again, because now I had to be on TikTok. I had to see what's trending, and doing so, it's very easy to get distracted and start doom scrolling all day. It's bad enough I'm on IG. Instagram already is a distraction already, which is why I stayed off TikTok for so long. But now I'm just like, okay, I have to be on TikTok to grow this page. So now that I'm posting again on TikTok, now I'm opening myself up now to get addicted to TikTok, because you're going to be on there. You're going to be scrolling without you even realizing. You're going to be scrolling down, right? 5 minutes turn to 10 minutes, 10 minutes turn to 15. Before you know it, you done been on there an hour plus, just scrolling. You know, so yeah, that could definitely do damage to you long term, at least to your brain function, your attention span. You're getting dopamine hits, because one thing about TikTok, they're showing you all types of shit, that you might find interesting. You might, oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. So TikTok is very dangerous in that sense, because they're really just showing you it's showing you content from everybody, you know, which is why it's pretty easy to go viral on TikTok, just because they push your videos out to everybody. The algorithm is just so wide open on there, and videos get picked up very easily on TikTok. So it's very easy to get attention, to grow on TikTok. So I'm growing fast on TikTok now that I'm posting twice a day on TikTok, and the content is starting to hit. I'm getting multiple videos that's in the 10,000s, and up now. So I can do that on IG, but I have to really be in the algorithm for that to happen. So it's very hard to do that on IG. But when it comes to just how dangerous it is, yes, it can be very dangerous. It can be very dangerous, especially if you're not on there for a reason. If you don't have any type of, creative buzz going, if you're not on there to create, if you're not on these social media platforms to grow or create stuff or produce stuff and put out content, do not get hooked on just doom scrolling. Do not get hooked on just being on that bitch for hours on end, not producing anything. Stop being a consumer. Being a consumer is one of the most dangerous things you can do on social media. Now, do I think it's more dangerous than alcohol? That's debatable. Um, because alcohol, man, alcohol is one of those things where it can hit you in so many different ways. Um, so that could, I mean, alcohol's obviously been around longer, so I'm not gonna say it's more dangerous than alcohol, but it could definitely have as much damaging effects as alcohol can from a social standpoint. But my thing is just, man, if you are on TikTok, social media, whatever, just make sure you guys are being producers. Do not be on those platforms just consuming your life away. Do not be on these platforms just scrolling with no intention of making anything or being creative. Be a creative. Be on there, post content, and then get off. Don't be on there for hours on end. Don't be on there, just wasting time that you could be putting into other stuff. Produce your content, get some feedback, and get off there, man. All right. I think that's it for the fit report, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, cool, man. Fit report's done. How much time we have in here? We're 25 minutes in, so that's good. I always want to finish the fit report about 25 to like 30 minutes in, which is so we're definitely on point with that. All right. So let's get into, man, what the fitness. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. We're definitely going in today. Um, so let's keep this thing going, man. Shout out to you guys. All right, where we at with it, man? So let's get into what the fitness. This is a funny one. So this girl says that she judges you based off your diet. So let's see what
Healthy.
this pretty young thing got to say. Let me refresh this video. All right, so she says I judge people based off of what they eat. Okay, let's check this out.
Judge people based off of what they eat. You should. I do. I don't feel bad. I'm not falling for the propaganda. I'm sorry. I don't care how much I want to make this a judge-free world. I'm judging you if you stop at Popeyes, McDonald's, Wingstop more than you do your self-care. I'm judging you if you need 3 cans of soda a day. Like, we all know that these things are not healthy and what they can lead to, yet some of y'all don't care. And it's clear y'all don't care. Like, eating like that shows you don't have self-discipline. You don't care what you put into your body. Therefore, you don't care about your body. And if you don't care about your body, you don't care about yourself. So when I'm choosing friends, when I'm choosing a partner who I want to date, that is one of the top things on the list because it says so much more about you than a lot of y'all think. Like, it has nothing to do with your weight. Y'all always want to talk about big backs and things like that. No, we need to talk about health. And I don't think that's crazy of me because if y'all judge alcoholics, if we do interventions for them and we say, oh, they really need help, why we don't do the same thing for people that chronically eat fast food, for people that chronically need added sugars? They in the same category for me. And you should judge people based off of what they eat. You should. I do. I don't feel bad. I'm not falling for the propaganda. I'm sorry. I don't care how much I want to make this a judge-free world. I'm judging you if you stop at Popeyes, McDonald's, Wingstop more than you do your self-care. I'm judging you if you...
Yeah. All right. So yeah. That is basically hitting everything I always say on the head, man. Listen, people have the freedom and the reign to do whatever it is they want to do. If they want to do drugs, if they want to scam and rob and harm people, if they want to put bad shit in their body, they have free reign to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I have the free reign to not want to associate with them. I have the free reign to not want to be in relationships with them. I have the free reign to not want to hang around them. So just like how you have your own sovereignty, I have mine as well. So for me, one thing I've learned about people that constantly put bad shit in their body, whether that be excessive drinking, drugs, bad food, junk food, these are all habits. These are all bad habits, right? These are all bad habits that can be easily influenced to somebody else. So for me, I'm not dating a girl that is constantly eating Popeye's chicken, that's constantly going to Wingstop, that's constantly going to KFC, that's constantly eating Chick-fil-A. I'm not dating a girl like that. Why? One, she doesn't take care of, and if she doesn't take care of herself, that's already a red flag. Two, I know internally you're not right. Because internally, what do we know about junk food, man? Junk food is fake food. So if you're constantly putting fake food in your body, how do you think your mental health is going to be? How do you think your physical health is going to be? Internally, how do you feel like your internal spirit is going to be? And you want me to lay up with that and constantly be around that so I can transfer, so she can transfer that spirit into me, or transfer that energy into me? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is an energy that I don't want around me. You're not going to transfer that spirit into me. You're not going to transfer that energy into me. Right? Bad habits are easy to pick up because they're easy. It's easy to get fast money. It's easy to steal. It's easy to just go and do junk food rather than cook your own food at home. It's easy. You know what's hard? Having meal, what's hard is doing meal prep. What's hard is planning out your day. What's hard is having a routine. What's hard is having structure. So, what do you think is more influential? Being around people that have bad habits or being around people that have good habits? Who do you think is going to be easier to influence? Doing something that's easy or doing something that's harder? Because I'll tell you right now, having structure and discipline is harder. That's why not everybody can do it. But having no discipline, having no structure, having uh, no self love, that is hard. That is hard. That is way easier to attain, right? So you're gonna easily influence somebody else to do dumb shit, to follow your own path. So no, I mean I definitely agree with that, man. I definitely agree with that. Yes, we need to start judging people. I'm gonna judge you based off what you eat. I'm gonna judge you based off what you put in your body. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but we're gonna judge you. We're gonna judge you on your habits. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're definitely gonna judge you on your habits. We're definitely gonna judge you on how you choose to live your lifestyle. If you wake up at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock every day, I'm judging you. If you go to Chick-fil-A, Popeye's chicken, McDonald's every day, I'm judging you. You know, if you don't work out, if you feel like working out is annoying or is doing too much, I'm judging you. Oh, you goddamn right, I'm judging you. You goddamn fucking right. You goddamn right, I'm judging you. And you deserve to be judged. Some people just think that they can do whatever they want and there's going to be no type of accountability or, you know, any type of judgment cast on them. No, your actions have consequences and people have the right to judge you based off of how you choose to live your life. Some people can take offense by it. Why are you worried about how I live my life? I'm not worried, but I'm still going to judge you. You goddamn right. I'm going to judge you. I'm not worried about you. But if you're around me, yeah, I'm going to take notice to you. And one thing that you guys have to realize is everybody judges everybody, man. The fat person is going to judge the person that constantly works out and is in great tip top shape. The person that's in shape is going to constantly judge the fat person that is lazy and undisciplined. It's just how life works. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with biology. Take it up with nature. I don't make these rules. And if you're going to sit here and think you're not judgmental, you're a fucking liar. You know damn well you judge people just as much as the next person. We all judge people. We all have stereotypes. It's just part of human nature. So don't come around here thinking you're this saint. Don't act like you're this saint where you don't judge anybody. Everybody has free reign. No, don't act like that, man. You know damn well you judge people too. Stop it. People are delusional, man. Like y'all are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all judge everybody. Everybody deserves to be criticized. Everybody deserves to be judged, man. And she brought up a good point. She brought up a great point about self-love. I firmly believe if you don't take care of yourself, if you are not trying to lose weight or take care of your body, I don't think you love yourself. Controversial take. This is a very controversial take. This is going to be very, this is going to trigger some people, but I firmly believe, man, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't have any intentions on taking care of yourself, if you're constantly putting bad shit in your body, you don't love yourself. How can you? If someone actually cared about themselves, they wouldn't be trying to kill themselves. Because that's exactly what you're doing when you don't take care of yourself. When you don't work out, when you eat junk food, when you excessively drink alcohol, you do drugs, you let anybody in your body. You don't care about your health. You don't care about your life. You don't care about the people that love you. You just don't care. So how can you love yourself? If you don't have any type of discipline to know what's right or wrong, how can you love yourself? I truly believe that, man. I truly believe that. I'm sorry. That might offend some people. That might piss people off. And no, I'm not perfect. But how can you love yourself if you don't take care of yourself? Cool. Okay. Someone that's fat right now, someone that's overweight right now. If you're making an effort to take care of yourself, then that means you care about yourself. You care about people that care about you. But if you're just sitting around fat, lazy, not disciplined, putting anything in your body, letting anybody in your body, you don't care about yourself. You don't care about your health. You don't care about your well-being. You don't care about others around you. You just don't care. Where is the self-love in that? Please tell me. I'll sit back and wait. Can someone please tell me someone that can do all that and still love themselves, can still sit there, look in the mirror and say, I love myself? No, you don't. No, you don't. It's impossible. It's impossible. If I buy a Lamborghini tomorrow, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I take care of that damn car. One, because it's so valuable. It's rare. I love it. People love it. So I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that car stays exactly how it looks. Can you say the same thing about you and your body? If their answer is no, then you don't love yourself, man. It's that simple. You don't love yourself. So we can sit here and play these mind games all day, but the truth is in your actions. The truth is in how you look. The truth is in how you carry yourself. The truth is in how you live, how you choose to live your lifestyle. Your lifestyle tells me everything I know. Your lifestyle tells me everything I need to know about you. That's it. So, controversial take. It might get me canceled. It might not. I don't know. I don't care at this point. But I have to speak on that, man. I definitely have to speak on that. So, all right, man, let's keep it moving. I know they're going to piss me off on that, man. Or they're going to get mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. Who cares? All right, here we go. Next next video here. We have a man that says, you don't have a discipline issue. You have a system issue. So let's see what he says about this.
Discipline issue, and you don't have a consistency issue. You have a systems issue. If you are struggling to stick to the plan that you put in place to get to wherever it is you want to go, you just haven't figured out the system that works for you. This applies to any goal you set: fitness goals, financial goals, personal goals. James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems. I tried to lose body fat and get fit many times on the 5-day gym split, 30 minutes of cardio on a Stairmaster or elliptical a day, and I failed every time. Why? That system didn't work for me. I was not compliant, and compliance truly is the science. What did work for me was walking, getting my steps in, and 3 solid, focused workouts per week. If you build out the most optimal, best plan possible, and you only follow it 50% of the time, that's not very optimal, is it? I'd rather follow a plan with 100% compliance that's 50% as good, per se, because I'll get where I want to go faster. Figure out the lowest common denominators of what you need to do every single day to move you forward closer to your goal. I call those my floors. In fitness, it's 10,000 steps, hitting my protein goal, 3 lifts a week. If I do those 3 things on a weekly basis, I know if I'm not making as much progress as I possibly can, I'm at least getting closer. Slow motion is better than no motion. It isn't easy, but it is simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't.
Slow motion is better than no motion. If that ain't the goddamn truth, man. Listen, when you're first starting a fitness plan, a fitness program, the main thing you need to look out for is making sure that plan works for you. This is why I'm not a fan of people going online and getting workout plans that is for everybody. Mainly because that plan is not necessarily tailored and meant for you. If you want something personable, if you want something that is customizable for you, for your goals, you have to have something that is exactly designed for you. It has to be customized for you. Because one thing, that if it's not customized for you, now you're following a plan that is meant for everybody. And that plan isn't always conducive to your lifestyle, to your schedule. It's not always conducive to what you want out of the program. Excuse me. You have a certain goal. So if you're getting a plan that is online from this online coach that is, you know, that has tailored that plan for everybody, it's going to be hard for you to reach your goals. Because what if the workout schedule doesn't align with your work schedule? What if it doesn't align with the activities that you have around that schedule? So there's so many different variables that you have to implement and factor in before you go getting a plan online just because it's cheap or it's free. And then people wonder why, okay, the plan didn't work. Why? Well, it didn't work for my schedule. Okay, so it wasn't the plan for you. That plan didn't fit the system that you needed. The reason why most programs fail is because the system failed you, not the program. It's the system. Because let's be honest, when you're doing workouts online or just in general, we're all doing the same fucking workouts. It's the same shit. Bench press, squats, deadlift, lunges. These are universal workouts that you will find everywhere on every damn. Do any fitness program right now. It will be the same exercises. Very rarely will you see an exercise that you do not recognize. The only difference is this: the system is different. The frequency, the intensity, the scheduling. Does it work around what you currently have going on in life? Does it work around your kid's schedule? Does it work around your school system, your school schedule? Does it work around time with you and your partner? Like it, there's so many factors that play into you having a successful fitness plan. Just because you go online and you get it, the shit was $20 online or it was free, you think you won. No, you didn't win. Because if it fails, you're going to blame that program. You're going to blame that trainer. It's not his fault or her fault. All she did was put it online and you got it, you downloaded it, and you thought it was going to work for you. Sometimes you need shit meant for you, especially if you have certain goals. Then you definitely need a customizable program. But again, most people fail their plans mainly because they have the wrong system. It's the system, not the program. Mainly for me, I do online coaching as well. I do custom planning. So when people come to me and say, hey, Mac, these are my goals, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's map out a system meant for you so we can work around whatever type of scheduling you have. And it's easier for you to get to where you want to be, mainly because now this is a customizable program that revolves around everything that you have going on throughout your day. So my clients see success a lot easier than someone that is just getting a plan online from a random ass trainer or website. So before you go blaming the program, the trainer, make sure the system is correct. Make sure everything is revolving around your schedule, around your lifestyle. Because if it doesn't, you're not going to last, man. You're not going to last. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. So I see this time and time again, man. It's not about discipline. Well, it is sometimes. Definitely is. It definitely is discipline. But mainly it comes around the system. When you have a system in place, it's a lot easier to be disciplined. Because I can say, hey, man, go be disciplined. They can do it. But if the system doesn't back it up, then it's gonna be hard to be disciplined, man. People need structure. People need to be told what to do. Sometimes you need to hold that person's hand throughout the whole planning of that program for them to be successful. I'm not saying hold their hand throughout the entire duration, but just enough so that they can eventually take the training wheels off and do it on their own. So, yeah, man, have a good system. If you guys are doing online coaching, if you guys are working with online coaches, make sure the system is conducive to your schedule. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to download my coaching form and we can book a coaching call for you. The link is in my bio, so we can get that cracking. But besides that, man, let's move on to the next article of the last video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is the last one before we hit the main event. Let's see where we at with it. All right, here we go. This is another one I see. All right, so this man talks about stop worrying about support from friends. Okay, this is a big one. I think I've touched on this a while back too. So I definitely want to hear his perspective on this. This should be a good one. So let's buckle up. Let's see what what homie's talking about.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm a firm believer of nobody cares. Work harder. Nobody cares. I feel like no one has to support you. I see people get on this app and they complain about, oh, you my friend for real. You're not going to scroll past my shit. Man, I don't give a damn if my friends scroll past. At the end of the day, I don't need the validation from them. I want the validation from people that don't know me. The validation from people that don't know you is what's going to matter at the end of the day. Them the motherfuckers are going to get you viral. Them the people that are going to open doors for you. All that. Yeah, you may have some friends that already got like they self position and all that. But half the time, shit, they didn't get the support from you either. They got the support from you from the outside. When I go through my comments and stuff, it's people I don't be knowing. And I love that more than seeing the people that I already know. If that makes sense to y'all, because I got thousands of my homies that always see me out. Oh, man, I love your shit, Don't see them reposting shit. It don't matter to me, though. Because at the end of the day, when I go through all that shit, it's people that I don't know. And I like the new followers. I like meeting new people. That's what you should be in this shit for. Stop worrying about what your friends doing. Go get it. Go out there and go get it, man. Go out there and go get it, man. Fuck all that support and shit.
Absolutely, man. Listen, whenever you start anything new, whether that be a new business, a new product, whatever the case is, man, stop looking for support from your friends. And I know that's crazy to say because that is your confidants and these are people that love you. Stop looking for support from your friends, your family. Shit, even your fucking girlfriend or boyfriend. Stop looking for support from them. I'm not saying don't expect it or don't value it. But don't really expect them to really push you hard. Because one thing I've studied over the years is that your supporters are going to be the one that's going to get you to where you want to be at. Or strangers, excuse me. Strangers are going to be the ones are going to get you rich, not your friends. I'll say that again. Strangers are going to be the ones that are going to get you rich. Strangers are going to be the ones that are going to support you more than your actual friends and family. And I know that is a very hard pill to swallow, but that is the absolute truth. You will receive more support from strangers than friends and family. And I've been noticing that the last few weeks, especially on TikTok. Cause my shit is going, I don't want to say it's going crazy, but on TikTok, it's definitely picking up. And it's not from my friends and not from my family. It is from strangers, people I do not know. I do not know them from a can of paint. These are people that are constantly reposting my videos, constantly commenting down below, telling me how great the content is. I'll see friends here and there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they won't support me at all, but I'm seeing more support from strangers than I'm seeing from my actual friends and family. And that's not a knock on them. Because I don't expect anybody to support me. Nobody's obligated to support you. Your friends, your grandma, your mom's coworkers, nobody's obligated to support you, man. They're not. Everybody has their own thing going on. The best thing you can do is continue to work, continue to put out content, right? And eventually, man, if the shit is good enough, people will find you. People will want to support you. How many people do you know that got rich off of their friends and family? Let's be honest. How many people do you know right now that have started a business and they got rich from their friends and family buying or supporting their services or products? I guarantee you the answer is zero. The answer is zero. Because I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be honest with you. And I know this might be controversial again. I know I'm being a little controversial today, but fuck it. We got to say what needs to be said out here, man. A lot of times your friends and family are going to low key hate on you. They're going to low key hate on you. They want to see you doing good, but just good enough. I'm not saying this is always the case. I'm not saying this is always happening, but many times it does. Many times this is the case. Many times they want to see you doing good. They just don't want you to see you doing better than them. If they're here, they don't mind you being here or kind of at their level. The minute they're here and you go here, now you've entered dangerous territory. Now you've entered dangerous territory. Now you're going to see people's true colors. You're going to see their true intentions. You're going to see how they really feel about you. And it could be a sad thing and it could be a blessing, but you won't know until you get there. So I always say, man, nobody is obligated to support you. Nobody's obligated to repost your stuff. Nobody's obligated to give you shout outs. Nobody's obligated to do a damn thing. The only thing you can do, and this will go into today's main event topic, is only control what you can control. And that's not the outcome. The outcome is going to be the outcome. The outcome is going to be whatever it is. I don't ask my friends and family to repost my winner's diet content. For what? Shit. Sometimes they might be hoping that shit don't pop off. I'm not saying this is the case, but mainly for friends, because you don't know. Like, look, man. You get older, people's priorities change. Some people don't grow. Some people stay stagnant. And sometimes, mainly your friends, They don't want to really see you going crazy like that. They don't want to see you be successful. So you have to very tread lightly, man. The best thing you can do is just continue to put out the content, continue to work hard, and then when that shit is ready to go, when your product or your services are ready to expand and blow up, then it's gonna happen on its own time. I never look for anybody to support my business, at least friends and family. I never looked for anybody to support what I had going on. Bro, I've had clothing lines, I've had training services, I've had classes, I've had online products, bro. I've had everything. Never one time did I ask a friend or family to repost my shit. Never, not once. Not one time. If they did it out of the kindness of their heart, then great. I appreciate it. But I've never DM'd 20 people and been like, hey, can you repost this? Hey, can you do? Nah. For what? If it's gonna go, then it's gonna go on its own. It's not gonna go because two of your friends from middle school reposted your shit on Instagram, on their Instagram stories. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. The expansion, the result is gonna come from strangers. Oh yeah. It's strangers that are going to blow you up, not your friends and family. Stop looking for them to support you, man. Stop looking for them to get you viral. I've been viral many, many times. Never once was it from somebody that I know reposting me. It was the algorithm doing what the algorithm does and people following suit. So, yeah, man, stop looking for support from friends and family. Continue to work, continue to grind, and eventually, if it's meant to be, then it'll pay off. And that brings us, man, to the main event. So I know you guys been waiting for the main event. The main event is here. Before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below if you're enjoying this episode. Hit that flame emoji or just comment something. Shit. We going in. We about an hour in going in. So the main event today, man, very simple today, man. We are talking about you only control the output, not the outcome. And we've had several videos where we just touched on this topic, but now we're going to break this down into the fitness aspect of this episode. So basically, you don't control the output, you control the outcome. When you're on your weight loss journey, when you're on your fitness journey, whatever it is, let's just say for this case, we're talking about obviously the weight loss journey or health journey. You don't control when the weight drops. You don't control when people notice changes in you. You don't control when, your body starts to transform. You don't control when the results happen. The only thing that you are in control of, is what you do daily. The only thing that you are in control of are your habits. Everything you do on a day-to-day basis. The only thing you control is your structure, your discipline, all the boring shit that goes into getting in shape. That's where you have true power. I always talked about how my football coach used to always tell me, you do not, what did he say? Oh, he said, there's two things you control. You control your attitude and your effort. I'll say it again. He said there's two things you control. You control your attitude and you control your effort. You control the work you put in. You control how you choose to view things. You control your mindset. You don't control the results. You don't control what happens next. You work hard and we still lose, hey, some things are not in your control. You controlled your effort. You controlled how hard you worked. You controlled the little details. We just didn't get the result that we wanted. All right, cool. You did your job. It may not be the outcome that we wanted, but you did your job. And that's exactly how you guys need to approach everything you do, especially when it comes to you getting back in shape. Go all in. Don't take shortcuts. Do all the reps. If the plan says 4 of 8, you do 4 of 8. If the plan says you go 85% of intensity, you go 85% intensity. If the plan says you take a 10 to 15-second rest break, you do exactly that. You control your effort. You control how hard you work. You control on how attention to detail you are. Mainly, people are obsessed with the number on the scale. Every day they're checking their weight. The weight ain't gonna change, man. It's not gonna change. You're still fat. You are still a big back. Yes. What you can do is control your daily output, right? You control everything that you choose to do to lose the weight over time. One thing you need to stop doing is stop checking your weight every fucking day. Stop doing that shit, man. Why? Your weight's going to constantly fluctuate. It's going to go up and down, up and down. One day it's going to be lower. The second day is going to be higher. You only want to check your weight every week on the same day at the same time. That is where you will get a consistent and clear outcome of where you are. That's where you're going to get a consistent idea if what you're doing is working. But if you keep checking your weight every single day, all you're going to do is frustrate yourself. All you're going to do is get frustrated. All you're going to do is want to quit. Because you don't know. One day you might have consumed too much sodium, so now your weight shot up. You might have drank a lot of water. Now your weight shot. Like, you don't know what happens. So the only thing you can do is just weigh yourself every week. Weigh yourself every week at the same time, at the same day. That is where you will get the most consistent result. All right. So let's go into real quick why people quit, right? Let's get into why people quit. Why people quit early when it comes to weight loss or getting in shape is because, just like we said, they don't see the scale go down. They don't see people complimenting them on, hey, you look good. Hey, did you lose some weight? Hey, I see you getting slimmer. So they're not seeing any validation. And that's one thing that we really strive for when we're trying to get back in shape. We love to hear compliments. We love the validation of people noticing our hard work. So when you're not getting that, it's very easy to feel frustrated. So, and then in doing that, when that happens, your progress is going to feel invisible. But what you don't see is your energy went up. Your clothes feel a little bit looser. So you may not see the physical results just yet, but internally, you're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better. You know, your clothes are going to feel different. Your skin's going to get a little bit tighter. So you may not see a vast difference at the moment for the first couple of weeks, but it's the small details that matter the most. And that is one thing that most people overlook first. It's the small, minor details. The energy, the clothes, the skin. Don't skip that part. Like, do not overlook. That is a very critical point in your journey. Yes, it would be nice if we were to see more muscle definition, if we were to see our face slim down more, if we're to see, our triceps stand out. That is what most people want to see. But that usually happens weeks after you first start. The small things are going to happen first that most people overlook, which is unfortunate because I think that's the most important because it just sets the tone for you to work harder. And when you work harder, you're going to get more results. So it's all a domino effect. Everything is supposed to be aligned in a certain way. What we do is we try to skip steps. We try to go straight for the muscle definition. We try to go straight for, the big weight loss jump. It doesn't work like that. So most people quit because it's not working. They quit because, they don't see the results that they want to see first. And those results happen usually in week 5, 6, when the results that happen in 2, 3 are right in your face, but you choose to ignore them because you want the results that happen in week 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a process. So the things that you can't control, man, is very simple. Control your workouts, control how hard you work, show up every day, control the food that you put in your body, control how much it is you eat. Make sure you guys understand your calorie maintenance. Make sure you know how much calories you need to lose weight, right? Control your sleep schedule. Make sure you guys are getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Control your screen time. Stop being online on social media, doom scrolling, wasting time, not getting shit done. And then on top of that, I think the most important thing is control your expectations. Understand that this is going to be a long process. Understand this shit is not going to happen overnight. So once you have that already drilled in your brain, it's going to be harder for you to quit. It's going to be harder for you to fall off because you've already told yourself, it's already been implemented that this is going to be a long journey. I'm in this for the long run. So you're not looking for quick validation, quick results that most people do, which is why they never get back in shape or they don't last very long because they want the instant gratification. And just like anything valuable, it's going to take time. Having a nice body is valuable. It's valuable because why? Nobody really has one. Go out into the world. I talked about this last week. Go to the DMV, go to the beach, go to the airport, go to the grocery store. How many people actually have a nice physique that you see? So when you come in these places and you're in shape, you have a nice body, people are going to notice you. You're automatically going to have attention on you because that's a rarity, especially in this country. Having a nice body is a rarity. So you control everything you do up until that point, man. You don't control the results, but you control the work that it takes to get the results. All right. So that's my final word for today, man. Nobody's entitled to shit, man. You're not entitled to a nice body. You're not entitled to, getting back in shape. We're not entitled to anything, but we feel like we're always entitled. We feel like the results got to happen immediately. The only thing you're entitled to is how hard you work. And if you can't do that, then no one's gonna care that you didn't make it. So anyway, man, that's been today's episode. We appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below an episode you guys want to see. Man, we are out of here, man. We appreciate you guys as always, man. Peace.